Cello again. So, we're working on our vibrato. We've gotten as far as a motion that involves the arm and, to some extent, the hand. All right, well, that's good. All right, now, there's one last thing. How are we ever going to put a finger down and do this motion? Because it doesn't make sense. You're right. That motion is so big and it's so wide. So what we need to do is figure out what is the missing link between that motion and actually playing the notes we know how to play on the cello or the bass. So the missing link is your knuckles. So we need to take a look at those knuckles. If you've ever used one of those plastic straws that has the bendy part in the middle and you can bend it or twist it different directions, all right? This is a little bit like that. Your knuckles are the bendy part. So what's going to happen is if you take a look at your left hand and just jiggle all of your fingers. I know, whoever thought this would be important to cello playing? All right, but each one has all those different joints that can move. All right, so try that. I recommend just taking your left hand and then grabbing each finger and giving it a good jiggle. As I do this, I know it seems like, how could this possibly be a concern? But I'm making sure not to get tight in my thumb and in my palm. Keep that relaxed. If you need to, give yourself a little hand massage. Might feel nice anyway. All right? But jiggle those fingers and then relax your thumb. And then jiggle your fingers and relax your thumb. The reason is you want those joints now. I'm just going to take my right arm, this is my right hand, across to where I put my cello. This is great for travel. If you're ever on an airplane, you can practice your cello. What I'm doing is I'm now going to put, let's start with third finger on my arm, and I'm going to move my hand up a little, straightening that knuckle. My thumb didn't move, but my knuckles moved. You can see there, I'm straightening the finger and then arching the finger. I'm using the joint that we just jiggled, sort of like that bendy straw. Smush it together, stretch it out. Smush it together, stretch it out. Try it with the other fingers. This is my 2. Stretch it out, bend it, smushed. Stretch it out, and smush it together. First finger. And the pinky. Now, a common problem, and it often happens on the pinky, if it happens anywhere, is a knuckle buckle. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, you probably just went, oh yeah, that just happened. All right, because this is common if you're double jointed, which I'm a little bit double jointed. So you might get this effect where the front bit of the front knuckle collapses. This can happen on any finger. In fact, I can do it on all of them pretty much. And the trick is, to just go slightly smaller. Whoa. All right, so if it's too big, if you overdo it, you'll fall over. So just go small at first. What you're going to do is you're going to develop these tiny little muscles at the side of your finger joints right there. There's a tiny little muscle about the size of an almond. And on us, it's a little bit weak, especially on the pinky. But you knew that, right? Okay, so just go easy. If it starts to collapse or buckle, then just start again and go smaller. Okay, so this next step here, this step is to just get the knuckles flexy. I'll leave you with that for now, and then on the next video, we'll put it on the cello. Enjoy!